Live on BBC One and iPlayer with Angelica Bell
and Alex Jones. Now, with temperatures set to give us the warmest start to May on record, we've got a scorching lineup of guests.
Joining us on the sofa, he's taken on Shakespeare, a Time Lord and even a demon. And now David Tennant is making his debut as game show host. He'll be telling us why this new role was just too good to turn down.
Also joining us is the Emmy Award-winning actor Matthew Rhys. He starred in everything from The Americans to Brothers and Sisters and more recently Towards Zero. And now he's back on the big screen with a thriller that's already getting rave reviews. And he'll be showing why being a dad prepared him for his most intense role yet.
Plus, the ultimate makeup competition returns. Glow.
And speaking of inspiring the next generation, we've also got a very special film.
Oh, Ali, it's amazing. And we do love hearing from you, of course. If you've got a question or a comment for David, Matthew or Leomi or anything in tonight's show, do get in touch on WhatsApp 0330 123 1700 on socials or email. But first, today marks 100 days in the job for President Trump, and he's already implemented a whirlwind of change. One of the most talked about, of course, is his introduction of worldwide tariffs.
Now, a month on from when they were announced, it's still causing uncertainty for small British businesses. Kevin Dwell has been to see how companies here are adapting and even managing to turn the challenge into an opportunity.
Pike in a car for
okay, yeah, no one cares.
So like it was a theatre.
Yeah, but we...
And you're having this intense dialogue, right? It's super intense.
I wasn't really looking at the scene. I was just like,
no,
you weren't paying attention.
It's a great little twist at the end, which we can't talk.
Matthew in Harrow Road in cinemas from May the 16th. Hang on, I've just closed the messages.
There we go. Eliza, should we do this one?
Yes.
Would you consider yourself a genius at anything in...
Which is why I was a bit intimidated.
David Olive from Northern Ireland's got in touch. Big fan, and she can't wait to watch Genius.
Time we've got for tonight. Thanks so much.
I'm back tomorrow with JB, and we'll be joined by James May and Tamsin Gregg, plus Nikki's here with Watchdog. Have a lovely evening. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Then can we tell everybody without giving the game away?
More scary because you're like, what's going on? Husband are on the phone to your daughter, you say, phone.
The poor girl. 100% giving it.
Let's talk about your character, Frank.
Work returns tomorrow, 8 o'clock on BBC Three and on iPlayer.
Right, time now to talk to Matt for the faint-hearted.
No, it's not. It's a psychological thriller about two parents who get a late-night call from their daughter following a car accident. But as the night unfolds, nothing is quite what... They do a brilliant job, but we could dial this up a bit.
It's the anti this series, haven't you? Yes. For all those guys. They have this infectious, you know, energy. You're brilliant. Now, you started at 14, but now you're here inspiring the next generation. But
the series does have some amazing...
I love that end sentiment. Elliot, you are a star, and I just want to read out this message from Sammy. It says, 80 years of Thomas. My whole childhood, such a magical show, and even at 30, I still watch a sneaky episode to cheer me up some days.
Aww. Who doesn't?
I know.
No. Still to come, we're going to be chatting to Matt, talking about the ultimate makeup competition. Yes, a brand new series of Glow Up is back, where 10 aspiring makeup artists battle it out through a series of amazing challenges for the chance to be crowned Britain's next makeup star. Here's a little sneak peek. It's about how intelligent they are.
A game show is something different that people might not be used to.
You know, we said the games are really tricky. Yeah. Characters. Who do you think?
Have a look at it.
Hold that thought.
For people at home, just trying to explain how difficult it is. David's looking at you did that. I know. Oh,
yeah.
And
it's all the time.
Nothing to hide.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah. David, we wanted to ask you about the assembly of George, who says it was amazing to see you. It's basically you're being interviewed by a group of autistic neurodivergent.
Of course, it's one of the
wonderful
wonderful
experiences. On that, yeah.
It's all right. That's the...
We can all see how much Michael Sheen of you is in that. Look, ITV1, if you want to catch up with David's episode of The Assembly, which is brilliant, is on ITVX.
It is. Now, TV is getting better and better at representation, and children's TV has always been ahead of the game. Now, the latest example of this is Thomas the Tank Engine, which, believe it or not, celebrates its 80th birthday this year. Yeah,
the show has welcomed its first autistic character, and for 12-year-old Elliot from Reading, it's a role that means the world. So Jeff Brazier went to meet him. Oh, thank you, Kev. It's really interesting, isn't it, to see how different businesses are adapting and reacting to it.
Definitely.
Right then, let's welcome our guest. David, 15.
I finally made it in.
You're here.
A brand new game show.
Yeah.
Tell us about what your role is.
NASA and things.
That's a bit of a gag. Bit of a...
Sorry.
I know.
Sorry, David.
Listen, it's fine. Yeah. So
Look at Genius.
Come
Game.
on.